What's up, Tyler's back with the Retro Reviews here on Tyler's Retro Reviews. We start up the year 2026 with the New Year's Revolution 2006. So yeah, this is not the only New Year's Revolution you're going to see here. I'm also celebrating 7 years as a YouTuber. Well, that was beyond my main channel. This channel started in May of 2023, but whatever. It's still 7 years of my YouTube career, so there's that. So anyways, the second ever New Year's Revolution pay-per-view, because the last one was 2005, and the less we say about that, the better. Let's just be honest with that one. That show was fucking cursed. Anyways, it was a Raw-only event because, they were doing the brand to the pay-per-views until 07, which we'll get to in the next week's edition, so there's that. At the Pepsi Arena in Albany, New York, so yeah. Yeah. Anyways, let's get on to New Year's Revolution 2006. Like I said. And yeah, like I said, we obviously know why I this so happy New Year to everyone watching this also. And yeah, we start for our first match for the Intercontinental Championship. Ric Flair defeats Edge by disqualification to retain the Intercontinental title. Edge during the build-is was making fun of Ric Flair, about the whole thing with his road raging thing, which was legit at this point, and all that. Anyways, Ric Flair did the figure four on Lita, and then Edge came in with the Money Bank briefcase and hit Flair with it and got himself disqualified, which this is not the last time we'll see Edge on here, because we obviously know what happens after the main event match, and there's that. And yeah, I give it a 7 out of 10. I'll give it. It was a good match, but it could have been a little better, but still. And yeah, let's get to the next match. For the WWE Women's Championship, Trish Stratus defeats Mickie James to retain the Women's Championship. This has been going on ever since Mickie came into the WWE, and we obviously know this could lead to WrestleMania 22, which we will get to that, because the Rumbles I chose were 05, 06, and 07. Those lead to those WrestleManias. So, WrestleMania 21, 22, and 23. So yeah, you're going to see this year some Ruthless Aggression WrestleManias. And yeah. It's not as good as that match, though. And yeah. A 6.5 I'll give it. It was a alright match. And yeah. Then Jerry Lawler defeats Gregory Helms. Why the fuck were they feuding? Gregory Helms is not the Hurricane anymore. He's just Gregory Helms now. And he's a heel again, and he will not last long on Raw anyways. More on that when I talk about Rumble 06 in a few weeks from now on this here. Lawler was not on commentary for the first match, but he went on to do the remainder of this pay-per-view, which was against him, Joey Styles, and John McCoachman. I already said this in my Survivor Series on Fire review, and yeah, just I give it a 3 out of 10. Just why was this a thing? Just anyways, then Triple H defeats the Big Show. It started when these two cost each other a chance to be in the Elimination Chamber match at this period because Triple H cost Big Show his match, and then Big Show returned the favor and cost Triple H his match. Big Show fought Shawn Michaels, and Triple H fought Kane, and they both lost their qualifying matches because they both got involved in them. And yeah, and then during this build, Triple H destroyed the Big Show's hand, and he wears this ridiculous looking cast. It looks so fucking ridiculous. I'm just gonna be perfectly honest with you. Um, so yeah, this was a decent match. And Triple H would go into the main event of WrestleMania 22, but spoiler alert, he did not win the 2006 Royal Rumble. Rey Mysterio did, but again, more on that when I talk about the Rumble in a few weeks from now. But anyways, but yeah, it was just a decent match. I give it a 6 out of 10. Before I talk about this next match, Shelton Benjamin and his mama, rather, were in the bag, and then Mama Benjamin goes looking for some food and all that, and Viscera comes in, and this have a matchup between Shelton Benjamin and Viscera for some fucking reason. Yeah, enough said. I mean, this should have just been on Sunday Night Heat. As in the pre-show match, not on the main card. Excuse me. But still, what the hell is up with this whole thing? 2 out of 10 will give it. I mean, and that's that. But anyways, then we get a Braun Penny's Gauntlet match. That's just so just yeah. Ashley Mazzaro won this. I'm not going into details about her. I'm just not going to. Just won this whole thing. Defeating Candice, Michelle, Maria, Tori Wilson, and Victoria. Just yeah. 1 out of 10 I'll give it. Anyways, then I'm combining these two to one match. The main event for the Elimination Championship for the WWE Championship. John Cena defeats Carlito, Chris Masters, Shawn Michaels, Kane, and Kurt Angle. Um, this, this was the best match on this pay-per-view, and it started with Cena and Michaels. They will have a match the following year at WrestleMania 22, but not as intensely planned because, well, more on that when I talk about New Year's Revolution 2007 next week. And then, all that, the order of eliminations was Kurt Angle was the first one eliminated by Shawn Michaels. This was before Kurt went back to SmackDown because reality is Batista got hurt for realsies. And they needed a new babyface Royal Heavyweight Champion, and Kurt was moved over back to SmackDown and all that. So yeah. Then Kane was the next one eliminated by Carlito and Chris Masters, and then Shawn Michaels was next eliminated by Carlito, and then it came down between Chris Masters, Carlito, and John Cena. You know, Carlito double cross. They said they want to eliminate everybody. It comes down between those two, but that plan is never gonna work. Like 9 times out of 10, and Carlito eliminates Chris Masters by hitting him in the family jewels and all that. And then it came down to Carlito and Cena, and Cena immediately eliminates Carlito to win the match and retains the WWE Championship. Also, around the time they were teasing a Shawn Michaels Vince McMahon match by WrestleMania 22, which, yeah, we know. Then Vince comes out and says this individual cashed in his money big contract, and it was Edge. He cashed in, he spears Cena, but Cena kicked out at 2 3/4, and he spears him again, becomes the new WWE Championship, and this ends New Year's Revolution 2006. The whole thing gets an 8 out of 10 for the whole thing, and this becomes one of the best feuds in 2006 between Edge and John Cena. We'll get back to this by Rumble 6. And yeah. All in all, this was better than the old 5 edition of New Year's Revolution, and that's saying a whole fucking lot, because that period was fucking cursed. And yeah. And yeah. So, all in all, this gives us 6 out of 10. Yeah. It was January 8th of this event took place. Also, I forgot to mention. I think I did, but yeah. So there's that. Next week will be New Year's Revolution 2007 to complete the New Year's Revolution trilogy. There's only like 3 of them, really, for pay-per-view wise. But that's next week, so I'll get back to my SmackDown review tomorrow. And then Saturday will be the second episode of United and all that. So there's that, and Happy New Year to everyone watching it, and I'm done for tonight. Like this video, comment below, subscribe to this channel notification as well as my main channel also, so you'll see those videos. And there, bye-bye.